Hi everyone, it's Diana from Passive Income by Mom. And today I want to take you behind the scenes to show you my full morning ritual. The exact routine that I use to start my day to have more energy, focus and motivation. So I can be a better mom and an entrepreneur. I'm a huge believer in rituals and habits. And I believe that how you start your day is usually how your day will look like. So if you wake up rushed, if you wake up stressed, and if you wake up checking your phone, then this is usually how your day will look like. But if you spend part of your morning focusing on your body, mind, and spirit, everything feels different. You feel calmer, you feel more focused, you feel more productive, and you handle problems easier. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step what I do. So I will show you my little checklist, my morning checklist. I will also explain why I do those things, and I will also suggest some tips if you have just 15 minutes before your kids wake up. Okay, so let's jump in. I've been doing some kind of morning ritual for like 2 years now, and I can clearly say that it changed my life. I used to wake up stressed. I used to wake up just scrolling my phone and already behind on everything. Now I treat my mornings like I'm like an athlete preparing for a big game. So if I want to be at my best for my family, for my health and for my business, I have to train my mind, my emotions and my body every single morning. I always think in 3 pillars: body, mind and spirit. So my ritual changes depending on how much time I have in the morning. My shortest ritual is 15 minutes. The longer one is 30 minutes, and when I have really like 1 hour, I will do 1 hour morning ritual. So today I will show you my full version, but you can adapt it to your needs, you can shorten it, you can change some things in it just to adapt it to your style and to your life. I also like having the checklist just printed out or written and on a piece of paper. I don't like to stare at the computer in the morning, first thing in the morning. It's not good for your body. So I like to just look at the piece of paper, see what I need to do for my morning ritual and just check things off. There's something really powerful about checking things off and completing a task in the morning. I think it prepares you better for the rest of your day. And it gives you more motivation and it gives you like a boost in productivity. So step number 1 is sleep and how I wake up and what I do just after I wake up. So I aim to sleep around 7 to 8 hours a day. And it is possible if you have kids, not if you have a newborn, of course, but it all starts with your evening routine. So you need to organize your evening routine so that you go to bed like at least like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. so that when you wake up at 6 or 7, you have those 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Good sleep is the foundation. You need to have a good night rest to be able to wake up refreshed in the morning. I usually try to wake up with natural light, so I don't have blinds on my windows. I usually wake up when the sun shines through my window, and this type of waking up is a gentle wake up. So I don't like to be woken up by an alarm and just suddenly woken up from my dream or from my sleep. I think it's not good for your health. So the very first thing that I do when I open my eyes is I smile. Smiling gives you a huge boost of positive energy. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. Even if I don't feel super positive or motivated in the morning, I smile and I think I'm grateful that I woken up. I'm grateful that I can live this day. I'm grateful for my family and I'm grateful for my health. There are people who didn't get another day, and living another day is a gift on its own. Smiling actually changes your chemistry. It sends a signal to your brain. Okay, so the next thing that I do is I go to my bathroom and I brush my teeth, I wash my face, so the usual things that I do in the bathroom. Then the next thing is I go to my kitchen and I hydrate. When you sleep, you dehydrate a lot, so drinking a bottle of water after you sleep is very good. So I usually drink a bottle of water, and sometimes I also add a lemon to it. The point of drinking natural water in the morning is that you wake up your metabolism, you hydrate your cells, and also you get a boost of energy. Most people wake up tired, they drink coffee, and then they think why they feel sluggish throughout the whole day. I think of water as my first energy source. And then I take my morning supplements. So I usually take like vitamin D, I take vitamin B12. Also, I sometimes take my prenatal vitamins or vitamins for women. I'm not going to go deep into the supplements here, but this part is the part of my body, the part of the body section of my ritual. The idea here is that each morning I want to take an intentional choice towards my long-term health, okay? Not just focusing on my short-term cravings, but focusing on my long-term health benefits. And taking supplements for me is focusing on my long-term health and drinking water. Okay, so the next step after water and supplements, I go and feed my mind. So I take my book and I read like 10 minutes of my book. So it can be a book about mindset, motivation, can be a book about business, about personal development or spiritual growth. So whatever you want to read, just read for 10 minutes. Even if it's like 10 pages, believe me, like it adds up, and you will be surprised in 1 year by how many books you have read. Reading just 10 minutes a day in the morning. What I don't do is I don't open my email, I don't open my laptop, I don't open my phone, I don't open my social media or news, okay? These are all things that train you to react, okay? To react, that have your stress levels go up, okay? Whenever I open my email, my brain goes into the problem-solving mode, okay? So there are other people's demands in my email box. And I want to start the day feeding my mind and not feeding my stress. So the next thing I do is 5 minutes of journaling. So I have this one notebook where I write what I'm grateful for today and also my daily affirmations. So sentences, positive sentences that I want to focus on today during this day. If you want to know my affirmations and the list of affirmations that I usually write, just let me know in the comments and I will make a video about this. Sometimes I also use a productivity planner. So after journaling, I have my productivity planner and I write in this notebook the most important task for the day, the second most important tasks, and also the nice to-do tasks. When you put those things in your notebook, the tasks that you need to do during the day, your day stops being random, okay? It's intentional and you are leading your day. So the next thing on my morning ritual is I do a little bit of exercises. So just 10 minutes of stretching. So something for my neck, something for my spine, something for my hips and my legs, especially if you're a woman, like mobility in your hips is very important. I do some yoga or Pilates exercises, just like 10 to 15 minutes on my mat. While I'm stretching, I focus on my breathing, I focus on relaxing the tension in my body, and I'm also waking my body slowly and kindly. For moms especially, we carry a lot. We carry our kids, we carry pregnancies, we are standing a lot in the kitchen. So it's very, very important in my opinion, to relax your muscles and to stretch your muscles in the morning. The 10 minutes of stretching in the morning makes a huge difference in my day, okay? It makes a huge difference how I feel during the whole day. So the next and last step is a little bit of meditation and breathing. So if I have time, I do 10 minutes of meditation. So nothing complicated, I just sit or lie down on my bed, I close my eyes and I focus on breathing in and breathing out, and I focus on relaxing my body and my muscles in my body. I notice my thoughts, I let them go and I come back to the breath. So this exercise, meditation and breathing, it grounds me. And I notice that I'm less reactive, I am less stressed, and I'm also less reactive to my business problems and to even like mom life chaos that goes on during the day. So once I'm done with this morning ritual checklist with my body, spirit and mind, I like to check all the things that I've done in my morning ritual. This visual confirmation checking, like the checklist, the items on my checklist, is really powerful as it tells me that I already won the morning, okay? I already have done things for myself in the morning. And it sets the tone for my whole day. So only after I finish my morning ritual, I get on with the rest of my day. So I drop off kids at kindergarten, I start checking my emails, I start working on my online business. So this is my whole morning ritual, my whole morning routine. And you can adapt this like to your liking. And if you have like less time during the day, like only 15 minutes or 30 minutes, then you can adapt some things. You can, for example, do 5 minutes of reading, not 10. You can do only 5 minutes of exercises, not 10-15. And if you have some longer morning, then maybe you can take more time reading a book, you can take more time doing the meditation, you can take more time exercising and stretching. So the key here is not perfection, it's consistency. So even the tiny morning ritual beats the ritual that you are doing just once a month, okay? So tiny morning ritual every day. Okay, so that's my morning ritual for daily success, motivation and productivity as a mom and entrepreneur. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments which part of the morning ritual you like the most. Will you start your morning ritual? And also maybe let me know if you want me to make a video about my affirmations, and maybe if you want me to make a video about my night and evening routine. If this video inspired you, please give me a thumbs up and follow my channel for more motivational and mindset videos. I also do a lot of videos about selling on Amazon and about how to start an online business. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!